Hey guys, I'm Nick and I'm going to callcast here with my friend Caverna, and we're going to bring you a very good match between Luke Tom, a Brazilian player, one of the best, and Passi. They had some kind of a grudge because Luke challenged Passi right in the middle of the tournament and said he was going to beat him, and Passi answered him, and here we are in the semifinals, and they're facing each other. So this is very interesting match for sure. Well, about the matchup here in the map, there's some very interesting things we have to talk about. And this is a very good map for Ottoman's water booming. You usually start with a dock on H1 and go for like 4 fishing boats and have a pretty decent economy on H2. But Tom is already not opting to do that. He's going for a standard opening with a TP. So very interesting opening for Tom. Let's see Passi's opening, please.
Sure.
It's a, yeah, this is a pretty standard German opening, so nothing much to see here. This is a very interesting map. I really like this map because it offers many strategic possibilities. Show us the whole map, please, Cabana.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, very important to see the natives on this map. Are those Vaza, Habsburg? Okay, I
How's
think
the
this is a
Western?
very good native for FF builds, so good for both civs. The German SEM-FF or the Ottoman FF, very good this native for both builds. And let me see the middle one, the middle of the map. Natives, yes. This
The
is
same.
okay. Both are the same. Yeah, so both players could take this. This one doesn't matter that much because you can only get there if you get the fishing boat and send an explorer there. So yeah, very big commitment to go there. So usually you don't go there that much. Sometimes when you're playing a native civilization, so you get to know which native is that one on the north map side of the map. So sometimes it's worth to go there. But when on a European matchup like this, it's very rare to someone to go there.
Looks like a very good treasure for Passi here. That's 80 food, so it's gonna be able to age up slightly faster. That's huge for Germany because you want to have your timies against the Ottomans. That's really good. I think he's
Yeah,
chopping up
I
for.
think yeah, I think this is a very good matchup for Ottomans. No, for Germans. This is usually when you know the guy is going for Ottomans, you see many people picking German because Otto has a difficult time dealing with the H3 mass that Germans usually get. So I expect a very good matchup for the German player right now. He's
Uh,
going for a TP on the transition,
and
pretty
Too Easy,
standard.
thanks for the subscriber of 2 months, 4 months. Appreciate it, man. Thanks.
Yeah, we already seeing some weird things about on Tom's build.
Oh yeah,
Two villagers. Yeah. Look at that. Two villagers right next
right in front.
to
Yeah, very
Pass's
forward.
base. And I think Pass is going to scout this. No, he's very close,
He's not
but
aware.
he's very close.
Oh, but he did not
Yeah,
see
this
that.
could be a huge deal.
Is that maybe like a
Yeah,
double barracks janissaries, which is something that I know that don't does like that sort of thing? We do
yeah,
see a
this is
barracks here.
very nice. I like this. I like this a lot. I think this is a single barracks only. Yeah, he's
Well,
going for
let's
two
see on his
houses.
resources here. He's shipping the wood hoe, so he will be able to pop another military building
I
very soon. As soon as that wood comes in place. He also have. Is that upgraded?
Did he send capitalism? Is very important to know. Did he send something like that or not? On H1. Look at Tom's deck.
It looks like
Yeah.
yeah.
This is capitalism build. Yeah. So basically, if you send capitalism on H1, you can almost train constant janissaries from one barracks without even gathering. Look at his resource. He's not even gathering wood, gold, but he's able to train janissaries. Also, treasures help a lot on this. Oh, we see a stable here.
Yeah, I
So
think
yeah, because
his
it's not.
is going for the stable. I think because he has to also defend himself against all the raids from the Germany, so he's always willing to catch up and not become like completely in the mercy of Passi's raids. I think that's probably why he's actually going for the delis, and he also can actually be more mobile. I think. Thanks everybody
Yeah,
for the subscribers. I appreciate it. Shake and Lopside.
yeah. This is very good build from Tom. I like this. He's playing the matchup.
Okay, we got
He's
a
going pretty
raid here
aggressive.
from
Yeah,
Passi. Let's see.
yeah. This is the standard raid. Let me see Pass's build, please. On his base. Oh, he's going for a FF. He's not even doing a stable, I think.
Let me remove that. I want to see this raid. But we are met
Oh,
with a
the three
three.
delis are going to
Yeah,
defend. Yeah,
is
he's
he
going to
okay
defend. Yeah,
here?
he's
He
very
already
good
up?
on it.
Zio
Yeah,
Prince.
he's already going age up. This is a very fast FF by Passi.
Yeah,
Not
that.
even sending three sailor wagons, I think. Yeah,
No,
straight for
it
a
was a naked FF.
naked FF. Yeah,
Yeah,
which I
that
think
food
it's good. I
treasure,
think
that
it's
food
good.
treasure helped him accomplish this feat. But he's gonna be
Yeah, of
met with
course.
a lot
Yeah,
of
for
pressure
sure.
from Luctom here in this early age. In other months, they can be in your face like this. It's gonna be really rough. You're gonna have a lot of cav, so any skirmisher shipments is not gonna be very useful right now.
I tell you something, Kaverna. This could be game ending,
Could be, could be,
because
could be. He's getting
because
housed as well. Could
yeah,
be
he's starting
huge.
to get housed. This is a very hard Ottoman mask to deal with. This could be game ending.
It could be because, especially because there's a lot of problem with Germans. Like if you don't have space, you cannot ship. You cannot have
Type T
send
I
shipments
I
since
N
you.
N N N N N N N.
Thanks,
I
Lion.
think this is GG. I think this is GG. I do not see how the German player can recover from this.
Oh, there we go.
Okay,
That's
let's
your
see
answer.
the first card.
Okay, that looks into that's his best chance here. Let's see what's gonna come out of this.
Yes, he's already
With the
focusing with the Janissaries. Tom is doing a really good job, man. He's so well prepared for this. Oh, even more Janissaries coming. Oh, this is GG, man. I don't think the German player can recover from this.
all
The
those
delis are
hussars.
only just there. Yeah, this is very good by Tom. He's even sending more Janissary from the home city.
Wow, that's
Yeah, this is GG. Very good by Tom. Very good. He came so well prepared for this. Playing the matchup, rushing,
right.
and Passi such a
Passy.
GG 1-0 Tom. Yeah, this is he played the matchup quite well. Tom is a very aggressive player. It's very fun to cast his game. He's very aggressive.
Okay, I'm ready. So we have the first match. So let's jump into the second map now. We're gonna have Tom playing India and Passi playing the Ethiopians. So let's go into this. Let's go.
Okay, game 2.
So on the north side of the map, we got Passi playing the Ethiopians. Here goes the Kato, and we have Luktom playing with India. On the which map is this? I forgot. Uh,
I
this
don't
is
even know
not.
this
This is
map,
not.
man.
I'm gonna put a list here. I'm gonna tell you in a second. This is not a unusual map. This is the Muscovy.
This is not a ladder map, I guess.
No,
I've never seen
I
this.
think this is like a OG map. We did include some of this, and this is this Muscovy. It's not a current ladder map, and that's the whole idea behind this.
Muscovy. Let me see the natives, please.
Sure, let's talk
It's
about it.
very always important to see. Okay, so no, this is not
Odenberg?
a good native. No, this is not this. There's this type of
Yeah.
skirmisher that's also an villager, but he's too expensive, and he also gathers like a normal villager, so not very good to do.
Well, yeah,
Um,
they're okay if you sort of like use them into your economy in the beginning, so they sort of paid it for themselves later on, and you can later upgrade them later to become like a proper skirmisher, so they
yeah, the
don't
musketeer
collect
is
no more.
good.
Yeah.
The Musketeer is good. I think he's only food. I think the Musketeer, the Oldenburg Musketeer, and this one is Vaza. I think. Yeah, Vaza is
Yeah.
very good. But both of these civs are not um, native civs, so he. I don't think any of them are going to do natives this game.
All right. Okay, let me turn my microphone up a little bit. People are saying that it's too low. I tend to be, I'm very quiet talker, so I do need to put some efforts into it. Let's go. So we gotta. It is very quiet at the moment into the game. I don't see any like the game sounds. It sounds very quiet to me. But there we go. We got 35 wood getting picked up here. We did have
Yeah, I would like to talk about the civilization speak because both of these civs are not exactly known for going for TPs. So very interesting for these both players to take these civs to on this map that has no trade post. So yeah,
so
trade
basic
route. I mean,
basically Tom has the to pick first, and Passi picked on top of India. So he saw that
oh
Tom went for India, so he picked Ethiopia to counter that.
yeah, I don't exactly think it's a counter, but yeah, it's a decent pick, I guess.
There we go.
Um,
He's-
but Tom is going for an aggro rush, I think. Look at the middle of the map. Yeah,
yeah.
this is an aggro. Yeah. So the thing about African civs, they have a very solid beat game, but both of them have some difficulties dealing with musketeer mass very early. So I like this from Tom. If the Indian player goes for a 12 Sepoy rush, I think it's very hard to hold
A
for
double
Ethiopia.
treasure here for Tom of 60 wood, 35 food. That's huge from the beginning of the game, but also we got another treasure of 95 experience here for Passi. So you want to see his deck? I think
Shaky
you're.
saying that Ethiopia counter India hard actually. Oh, I good to know that.
All right, so you do have some knowledge of Ethiopians. You want to talk about the deck? What do you
Oh, the
think about
deck.
it?
This is a SMFF deck for sure. There's yeah, I think this is a SMFF deck. Could be something like an FI, but then usually when you go FI, you get the influence units, the Berbers or the Somali ones. So I think this is an FF or SMFF deck. Let us see the Indian deck. Indian is very rare to change much.
That's true. There's no like
Yeah, this is
like
the
China.
usually the
They
same.
normally change. They barely change stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Look at the Tom's explorer name.
Let me see. It's normally out that the agencies are very passive dead. They normally have a
System,
very
guys, yeah, the
standard decks with.
system.
You see, like I guess Japan is more flexible, but China, Japan, India, I don't see much flexibility in decks. They're very the samey.
Yeah, they're usually the same. Yeah, India is the one that changes the less, I guess. India's fine just
This is
beat
definitely a
Ethiopia.
good matchup. I think this is gonna be who's gonna micro each other. I think Ethiopian do rely a lot on natural resources. Once they go out of natural resources, it's really hard on their transition and everything. It's cheaper, but I don't think they thrive on after that point. But this map is quite big, so the kind of that give that space as well for Ethiopia.
So this is a pressure by Tom, but it's not exactly a rush. He's going for Gurkhas after this, so yeah, not that big of a commitment.
Yeah, just give me a
This
second. Yeah, keep on going. I'll lock at the camera for a second.
okay. We're watching Tom's view, so yeah, Tom is going pretty economic behind this. This is not a big commitment by him, I think. Some Gurkhas, some sepoys going for the market, and probably Ottoman's consulate. So yeah, this is just opening pressure opening by Tom, not that big of a commitment. I like this from Tom. He's going for the market upgrades. So yeah, very solid. This is classic India before people realized that Kanimata was the best opening. So yeah, this is very cool by him.
Okay, that's a
I
huge
like this.
treasure here. This is a huge treasure.
Yeah,
Here
it's
we got the
almost
diplomatic
a
trig.
half a card. Yes.
We already have the consulate and also the
Yeah, this
our
is weird.
stable in the back.
Yeah, usually it's not a good idea to go cavalry against on H2 that early against Ethiopia because they can have
Javelin riders.
the goon type. Yeah, they have the goons, they have the Somali that deal very good against cavalry. So yeah, this is very unusual by Tom.
Yeah, some people say never do cav against African civs, but
Yeah, I say that too.
especially in the beginning, right?
Yeah, for starters, yeah. Unless you're playing against a very weird opponent, never go cav against African civ because they deal with it so much easier
Yeah,
than most
very.
civs. Okay, so Tom
They
is
taunting each
massing.
other here a little bit.
I wanna see what Passi
Look
is
at
going
that,
to
we
do.
go.
See his build.
I just want you to see what's happening. Is getting the musketeers and the swords. So let's see what's what Passi's up to. Got
He's
some
massing
Somali warriors.
Shotos. I think Shotos are a very strong unit, but not to mass on H2. I don't like this. Shotos become very strong when you go H3 and go for the card. That makes them very good. But on H2,
Isn't
they
this
usually die.
isn't it like a preemptively response to Garka though? It's like you just
No,
if you see Garka, then he will have a response. Otherwise, he would just be in a situation where he's doing musketeers against Garka from India.
yeah, I like sending the cannoneers right now. This is very good against all that India has right now. So here comes the push. Let's see. I just think that Tom is going too much for cavalry. I don't like this against Ethiopia. You have to keep in mind that Tom usually have very much difficulties against African civs. He's not
Yeah, that's true.
doesn't have that much knowledge about them. Yeah, so
That's
yeah.
correct, especially against like a returning player. He is not familiar with the new DLCs. It's definitely something that he's learning. We played against recently. He did play Ethiopia, and he doesn't understand it very well. But yeah, and also it's very hard to
Yeah,
push them. They also
very
got
good for Passi.
they got some buffs around their base as well, so it's kind of really hard to push Ethiopia in the beginning. And they have very good units, like you can see, they got skirmishers, they got musketeers. So yeah, it's not easy to push. And the
Not easy at
course,
all.
the score reflects that. Like now, I think India is in a big trouble right now because of, I don't know if they have a score difference in the beginning.
Yeah, no, this score difference is from last fight. So yeah, Ethiopia is pretty far ahead right now. I can say that.
Okay, let's see what India's up to. So yeah, he's in big hurt now. He doesn't he can produce units. He's shipping here some coin. So I think he's just gonna have to produce units by some time. He can't push. He can't push. He has to wait. Let's see what Passi's up to.
Yeah, I don't think India can stop this. These cannoneers make so much difference
They
on
don't see each
this
other, but
early
they are
skirmishes.
going to meet each other right now. And actually, Tom saw that. Here comes the showtails.
Yeah, the Shotos are only to snare here.
Correct,
They're
yeah.
not going to give that much damage. The
But there's gonna
cannoneers
be a
are going
cleanup
to
here from
melt.
Passi. All those cannoneers in the back, just great work. They're just gonna clean up. It's gonna be really hard for Luktom to come back from this. Look at the mass that Passi has right now. A 3,000 score lead.
Yeah, this is pretty much over. I think.
Doing some Gascanias on the back, so maybe
Yeah,
just to help
Gascanians
the siege.
are quite expensive, but they are very good units.
And they have great siege as well, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Here comes the Garka.
I think the
Look at the reaction with the
good
shotels.
siege unit Ethiopia has on H2. So if you want to destroy things, you should go for Gascanias.
Yeah, I think that's why he feels very confident right now. He has a game, so I think the only thing he has to do now is actually make some musketeers that can actually siege and to take the game from Luktom right now. As long as he keeps his mass, he should be okay.
Yes.
Let's look if there's any pop from Tom right now.
No, I don't think Don can recover from this.
He can't age. But that's giving some leverage to Tom because he's backing down. I wonder if he's actually. Let's see what he's up to. And there's a 11 Cascania in the back coming down to actually help finish Tom. So nobody's gonna age here. The pressure is gonna continue. We're also getting extra musketeers from the consulate from Tom, and that's gonna allow them to give an extra military base here. But is that enough? Is that enough to stop that push from Passi?
I don't think it is, but we have to keep in mind that Tom switched to Zembrox, so he can deal much better with the shadows right now. Let's see. Also, the Gurkhas are going to help quite a lot on this.
Yeah, I like the switch, but I think that might be just too late. I don't think that's gonna be a good timing right now. And the shot tower is gonna be on top of those units right now. They have to use the Gurkha correctly here. Here comes the Sentinels or the Irregulars to help out with the Shotels, but the Gurkha is just going down. The Zaborex can't do much work. Just so many units in the back. Those Cannoneers doing great work here, as you can see from his line of sight. It looks pretty fair at the moment, but still pretty happy. Passi is very happy here. He needs to keep pushing. The Irregulars are already out of the base, so.
I think every single Cannoneer is still alive. Yeah, all of them are still alive. So this is the greatest value I've ever seen from this card yet.
Yeah. So they come the Shotels now. When you come out the Gurkha, it's
Yeah,
gonna be
this
really
is
hard.
just,
Yeah.
Yeah, Tom is just digesting the loss. This is over, Tom. Sorry.
This is game ending right now. Yeah. Those
Yeah.
Shotels. So all he has to do now is Shotels in Cascania and maybe do like a forward base. But maybe he don't even need that. Shotels are so fast he can just come here. Not a problem. We do have another monastery over there. Just a quickly recap on his base. Nothing really fancy going on over there. We just gotta keep the pressure. Oh, here we go. They got the tiger claws on in the base.
I think he can hold this. Yeah, he can hold this.
The Cannoneers
Let
are
me
going
see
down.
Tom's eco. I want to see Tom's eco because has he lost any villager? No. He's
No,
okay,
no.
right?
So they are equal in economy right now. It doesn't look
No,
like it's
no,
gonna
no,
be
no.
over
This
no
is not
more.
equal. In economy, Ethiopia is farther ahead, much farther ahead.
Is that because of the influence you say?
The cattle, yeah, influence and cattle, and some of these villagers are Abuns, so yeah, Ethiopia is quite far ahead. And
So
we
you've
have to
got
keep in mind that India has not aged up with Karimata, so yeah, Ethiopia is surely far ahead. He's even aging.
okay.
Let me see
Villager wise, they are
his
the same, but I think that's gonna be clash here for up with the Sudanese. And I think in H3, I don't think there's nothing Luke Tom will be able to do. And he doesn't look like he's even close to going to a different age.
no, Tom is stuck. He's stuck on H2. He cannot move.
And we're doing some right push here.
Let me see Passi's deck on H2 is very important from Ethiopia. Passi's deck.
Oh, passes.
Yeah. So yeah, there's even more Cannoneers to go. These 14
Oh, the
Cannoneers
14
are
Cannoneers. So
quite
he's
expensive, but they come
look at
upgraded to
Tom
H3,
laughing.
so very good. Awesome. This is the real laner, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my
this is
god.
back and forth.
I told you there's some grudge in here. These guys, this is quite the rivalry.
Yeah, that's just taunting between them. The thing is, Ethiopia is a good sieve as well, and there's no. The thing is, I think all the good fights that Passi had so far in this game allowed him. Well, he did lose his army, yes, he did, but he didn't spend all those resources. He managed to age up on top of that, and that brings Passi to the top. He's just keeping that lead that he actually got from the beginning, and that's what's gonna actually push him to a victory, because now he's gonna have good shipments, and that's gonna just gonna overwhelm any unit that will come from India. India had, like, we have 31 villagers from Ethiopia, we have 37 from India. We do have extra villagers from every shipment we have gotten so far.
Egypt. Tom is going to Egypt. Very soon.
That's correct. Yeah, he's just.
I would attack very as fast as I could if I were the Ethiopian player.
Terminal gate. Yeah, he will have
Yeah,
to go through some a lot of Gurkha and Zamburak, and I don't know. It's gonna be rough. And
yeah. This is a critical timing. If Passi attacks right now, it's GG. But
Look,
if he waits longer,
well,
it could be dangerous.
the problem is he's aged up like almost like a minute ago. He's way have a better timing here, and he managed to remass very quickly, getting some good shipments. How many? Got 9 Showtels card here from H3 shipments, so that's huge. That's going to be really hard. And this guy's in H3. Let's not forget, these guys are OP. This is when they really, really shine. So there we go. You got Elite Showtels. So that's going to be really, really hard to beat out.
Yeah, is there any cannoneers? I think he sent them again. I don't know.
No.
On Passi. No, okay. Those are Sudanese, I think. Yeah, yes. Okay. Also Neftenians. Yeah, this is a very, very strong comp. Also sending more Neftenians from the home city. And Tom is doing Rajputs.
I think he only did 5, or he did more. Only 10.
Man,
He did
I
5
think
more.
clearly Tom has no idea what to do against this Sid, man.
Yeah,
Rajputs
he's
are
mixing
best
up
thing you
everything. He's
want.
doing Rajputs, he's doing Sepoys, he's doing Gurkha. It's all over the place. I don't think he knows how to deal with this. That's for sure.
Yeah, he doesn't know.
I to be honest, I don't know what to do with Showtels H3 that much. You do need a big amount of Zamburex, that's for sure.
Yeah, I think goons are usually the best option because they have multipliers against infantry. So I think cavalry is the best way to go. But Passi is too far ahead right here. Tom
now they
has.
got the same amount of villagers, so now at this
He's going
point,
for his last chance. The Urumis, sending Urumis from the home city. So let's see if
I like that.
it literally his last chance.
But these guys are very vulnerable against. They're not good against
Shoulders,
Showtels.
yeah.
So does he know that? No, he's going.
He doesn't even know, man. Look at this.
This is not good.
Oh
I don't
no.
know, maybe he knows, but it's still like the position of them. The pop wasn't great. I would like to have them pop here and coming straight to that side here. That's his best chance here right now, using the Urumi.
If you think about it, Shadows must be the ultimate counter to Urumis.
Correct.
Because they're not even considered cavalry.
Yeah, Cav will definitely shit on those Urumi, and there we go. If it was infantry, they look like infantry, but they're not. And they're just
GG. I like Tom keeping the sportsmanship. I like Tom keeping the sportsmanship and saying GG. This is
shock infantry. So this Cav. So whoever is watching doesn't understand that. So these are like Cav, like Chima runners and coyotes. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. So you've got an impasse here. So 1-1. I like that. So these are the semifinals. So it is a best of 5, guys. So we had best of 3 before, so this is best of 5. Therefore, it's just the beginning. So let's just get started into this game.
This is very interesting. This is god. This is some.
So now we're gonna play on
gameplay here.
So let's play on Deccan. This is also a very OG map. I've played so many games.
This is an
OG
matchup on an OG map. This is.
Yeah, fair enough. Let's go.
Oh god.
So ladies and gentlemen, on the left side of the map, we've got Tom playing the France. And on the right side, mon ami, we also got France. That's interesting because now you can't complain that nobody is playing any lame civ because both playing the same civs. You know how mirror matches are. It's all about your deck preparation, about map knowledge, and they're both going for TPs. I like that. Or are they?
This is the no excuse land.
So that is the strategy of the TP. Some people like to do the TP during the transition, and some players they like to actually build their TP before. So he's probably chopping wood here for the house. There you go.
But you have to keep in mind this is Deccan. On this map you have more resources. You can do both.
All right, I see.
Yeah, Tom has already upgraded his hunting dogs and he's going for a TP.
Interesting. They're both going for the same
Both.
strat.
Yes.
It's a very large map as well, so there are plenty of resources. That we have some choke points for the middle of the map. In the middle of the map, we have the Sufi Mosque. So I don't know about them. Let's have a quick look. We got the implementation of daily fasting decreases village points, but increases all their gather rates. So the 40 points percentage reduction on villages.
No, this
For
is
a
10%. This is trash. This is
Yeah,
trash.
it isn't
This is
very
this is a
great.
treaty.
Yeah.
No, this is
This is
not good. Not
not
good.
great. And you also have one fat and gold for 2 minutes for 30 minutes. And also we have the Islamic law increasing settlers, villagers in Korea, the boys build limits. So basically allows you to have more villages than your cap. I think villagers.
Yeah, you never
French,
want to build this for the upgrades.
right.
They're useless.
Yeah, French can have about 80,
But
80 villagers or so.
we can see a difference here. Passi is not going for the market, and Tom already did his and upgraded his food gathering. And I think this looks better for Tom.
So we go. You also have pioneers on his deck. Are
Yeah,
you
this
gonna
is
see
a
something funky? It's very defensive card. It could be helpful.
no. This card is not defensive. It's offensive card.
You think he's gonna
This
use
is
another offense?
shenanigans card. Yeah, no one who puts this on his deck is going to play standard. No, you can play standard, but this when you use this card, it's usually for some tricky stuff. So
Well,
yeah,
I think it's when you're in your base, you're being pushed. You take that, put your villagers in your base, then you win the military fight when you're defending it. I wouldn't actually use an offensive.
yeah, it could be good for that. Yes,
Yeah, that's what I think. I don't think he's gonna drag his villagers into his base and
I
push.
like Passi's deck. He has the crossbowman upgrade. Yes, this is very nice card.
Census.
Yeah,
Increase the army hit points of
10%
pikemen,
and
halberdiers, and
also
crossmen.
armor. Yeah,
Mm.
also gives
So
armor.
10%
It's very
resist.
interesting.
Interesting.
Yes, yes.
So you got a lot
So
of crates. So we can expect some HU play from Passi here. We're going for TP. Both of them. So I assume both gonna do something in H2. So here we go. Here we go. Passi
this
dropping
is a
the
forward
stable.
stable. Yes.
Interesting.
And a very fast age up by Passi. Very fast age up. And Tom is going for Tom
wood
is
here.
going for the standard age up, I think.
So yeah, we have a slightly late age up with 13 villages where Passi already.
Passi is sending 3 hus. This is a very big commitment by him.
Yeah, I think he wants to be in his face, delay, idling, taking map control, and actually trying to
A
choke.
pretty aggressive series, I
Lipton.
must say. This is the third game that we have some kind of a rush.
I think Lukton's style is more like a rush. I think that's his style. Does for what I see most of the times.
Okay, so Tom scouts the 3 hus. He knows what's coming.
Right, it does.
Let's see Tom's reaction. I want to see his base.
Yes, let's do it.
Okay, he's he's going for the normal
steel
build.
traps.
He's opening
and
with
he's
pikes.
going for
Very
pike.
good.
That's very good.
Yeah,
He
this
also
is very
knows the
good
cav is
reaction.
coming. However, there we go. That's a villager.
Look, Tom does this every French mirror. Okay, pikes opening, nice.
There we go.
This is a very good reaction. Very good.
A
Also the
preemptively
movement.
Minuteman call. I think the pike is not gonna be able to resist, and actually dies making some value now for Luktom. Is Passi taking this fight?
Yes, he is.
Village is gonna go down here.
Yeah, but this is going to cost him a lot.
Yeah, it's going bad for both here somehow.
No,
but-
Passi is very good here. No, this is very good for Passi.
Oh, really?
Passi is so far ahead right now. So far ahead. You
Yeah,
do not want to have this sort of fights on a mirror match. never want to have this.
Yeah, he lost half of his Hussars, but he managed to idle, take out the 5 pikes, and also the most important thing, I think, taking the Minutemen early on from Luktom. So Luktom was a little bit more vulnerable. He just basically used his trump card. Now he doesn't have Minutemen no more. We do have a little bit of action in the bottom here for 100 food from Passi.
But we have to keep in mind that this Passi build is very aggressive. It's a pretty big commitment, so he must deal some damage to pay off. and he's dealing with.
Yeah, he's doing pretty well, and the pikes cannot just handle the cav. Now you got musketeers in the field. That's gonna be looking hard for Tom now to kick back. There's just way so much cav here, and in the fields, and only the cav will actually be able to handle the pikes much better than I expected.
Yeah, 5 busks just kill all those spikes.
Yeah, a little bit of good
This looks
micro, move
very
them
good
away.
for Passi, man. This is very good for Passi. Very nice build. I like this. I like this.
Yeah, I agree. More
Oh,
idling,
this is a
more
big build.
idling. Those spikes are not gonna be able to handle this. We got longbows, but okay, we need perfect micro here
Oh,
from Lookton right now.
Imagine French with longbows.
Yeah, we're gonna
Yeah,
need
this is
perfect macro
this
here.
is Passi has the control of the game. Oh my god, too many pikes. That's too many. You do not want to have that many pikes.
Well, he's going
Also,
for I don't mind it because he does have a shipment from bros, so he got 13 bows right now. So I think he does need more packs. He just realized that he had 5 packs and could not handle that cav from Passi. So yeah, I don't mind the packs at all. He cannot lose them though from musketeers though. This is not what he wants to have here with them in the front. Once those spikes go down, then all the archers gonna go down. That's very troublesome for Tom right now. All the packs gonna go down. And then they're out of position. I don't like this. This is not great.
I think Passi takes it. He's going to clean this.
Yeah, he's also doing crossbows himself and keeping with the cav crossbows, a little bit of musks. Passi is really happy right now. Just cleaning up right now. Wow.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think this is GG.
This is great.
Another build order win. Another build order win. Tom, this is very unusual to go for bow pike on French mirror. I think.
Yeah, you don't put your
Because
pike in
most
front to siege when
is
you.
just better on the last patch that they implemented the universal light infantry nerf to against cavalry, it became even worse. So yeah, Muscus is just a better comp in this situation. I don't think Tom can recover from this.
Okay, so we have 10 crossbows and 9 pikes. I didn't like the push though. There was a massive base here. He put the pikes onto the barracks, and that allows Passi to snare, to take control of the pikes, and making all the crossbows vulnerable. Imagine he didn't lose the first push. The mess that the Lookton would have here would have been a little bit better. I think he felt the need to push because he had a big mass of crossbows, but the pike is the most important thing here. The micro is not great. The pikes are going down. Now the crossbows are vulnerable again. The cav is gonna clean up here again, so there's no chance for Lookton right now. Like all the cav will just clean up. The clav alone could clean up those longbows right now. So this is looking really good for Passi, and that's the GG being called.
GG.
Well played, Passi. That was very nice.
Another classic map and classic matchup. So this is pretty cool.
What do you think about this matchup here between at the moment with Germans and I think Germans will have a slightly let's say advantage in this matchup if it played correctly. I think the Brits, a lot of people complaining they are slightly slower now. They could lose their tempo, and that could give the chance to the Germans to get ahead in time. However, this is Passi's main civ. I mean, if there is a civ that you're gonna beat Tom, I think this is it. However, I don't know. Look, Tom is also a versatile player. I wonder if he's gonna go for a naked FF with the Germans, or he's gonna decide to actually play H2. Maybe a semi FF with Germans would be nice. I would like to see some defensive mechanism against the Brits, so maybe some early pressure with some cav, and I think H3 units from Lookton will be better. But I'm willing to see what Passi is gonna make here. So I want to see his deck as well. What do you think?
You can play some aggro H2, go for crossbow opening, some tower rush stuff. from German. You can put pressure on Brits. The thing is, you don't really want to let Brits grow for free. So many players like to go for some really aggro stuff.
Look at this. Look at this.
And there's multiple possibilities on this matchup.
Passi taking the treasure.
Passi is going for Virginia opening. This is
Okay.
pretty big.
The Virginia. Okay.
Yeah, Virginia opening.
The-
Yes.
that bear so slow. It does not snare, does it? I don't think it does.
Yeah, my son.
His son is bothering him like yeah, sometimes that's what I had Tom on Discord and his children's on daddy 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 daddy. It's not easy to play with kids around.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
But let's see how Tom approaches this matchup. There's
So-
many ways you could do that.
So this is the TP card, right? It ships a trading post, and each of the trading posts improve politicians and technology research by minus 20%. Thanks for the follow,
I-
Inaledo.
this-
Thanks everybody for the new followers. I appreciate it.
I don't think that's a good card on this situation. I guess.
Nah. But aging up with
Very
the
few
quartermaster.
people-
Let's see if we're aging up as well. We also age up with the governor. So
Which is a tower, right? Yes.
tower,
I think
yeah.
Yeah. So.
I expect like a tower here from Passi.
Yeah, on this map you usually have to fight for the middle because the resources
Yes, correct.
usually run out very fast. So yeah,
Yeah.
I want to
the-
see Tom's build. It's the most important. We basically know that British is going to boom, right? So we have to look at German's perspective, what he's going to do. So
Right. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, looking at the map,
Oh,
we look
yeah.
at the hunts. You know
This is
that
an
Passi
anti-war
needs all
trick.
that food so he can actually keep on the villager production. So
Yeah.
we know what the Brits will do. But what will look Tom do? Will he counter the initial push play in H2 against Brits, or will he go to a naked FF and try to harass with the initial U-lens?
There is no tower rush coming. We can already see that because there's no settler wagon on the map. So yeah, he's going for a TP. I think this is some standard SAM-FF by Tom.
Right.
If it were a rush, we would already see some settler wagons or villagers on the middle of the map. Yeah, as we can already see the tower.
So here the
Not
tower, he's a
much
manor house in
middle,
front.
but-
Yeah, not
Yeah.
very forward. Maybe a little. I would like to see a little bit more forward. Maybe he's playing a little bit more defensive since the British did lose some of his momentum in the beginning of the game. And maybe a guy's lower age up, I suppose. And also probably giving a bit of respect. This is a tournament match. You want to play maybe a little bit more cautious than your normal daily ranked
Yeah, this is
games.
not yeah, this is not ladder, so yeah.
Right.
So but I don't know. It's because many German players like to rush on this matchup, so that's why I think he put the tower so on defensively.
Yeah, some people do the crossbow. So good
Yeah,
scouting
yeah.
here for Passi. So we didn't catch anything here. No military buildings, so you don't not know what's happening. So he has to assume that we're going to H3 here. And
Yeah.
what's Passi gonna do? We are booming. We're doing a defensive barracks far away from the outpost though.
Yeah.
Interesting.
He's
I wonder why he's
booming.
doing that.
He scouted Tom and didn't even found a stable, so I think he guessed that Tom was going for uh, fast fortress, so I think he's pretty comfortable to boom on this situation.
So here comes the U-Lance.
Yeah, five musks just to defend from the raids. And we're
Perfect.
fine.
This is low reaction from Tom, but he wanted that villager, but unsuccessfully has to retreat. The Island is half dead.
Yes. Let's
So
see Tom's perspective.
he's
Yeah,
shipping
he's
wood.
going for the
He's
FF.
shipping wood.
Yeah, he
I,
gathered the gold.
wow. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Those settler wagons are just too good
Yeah,
for the job, and
insane. Yeah,
there we go. The Exile Prince. There we go. We're
it's
going in
pretty
H3.
different from the Passi build on the first game. Passi sent the gold
Correct.
and went straight for the for the H3, and Tom gathered the gold. So
Yeah, because he sent
he can,
the
yeah,
settler wagons, and the settler wagons allowed him to sort of gather that coin. Um, there are 6 villagers more that he has, plus those two lands, and what I see that we have 19 villagers, and we got 31. So villager-wise, we're getting ahead. We still have a couple more houses to go. And let's see his macro here. So load up on food. With how many units we have in the field right now? There we go. We're going for that TP here. You don't want to give Germans that experience. He's scouting
yeah, it's
for the
pretty
TPs.
important for Germans. He doesn't know where it is. Yeah, I think
He's
he
just
guessed.
scouting. Yeah, they're gonna
Yeah.
go H3. They're gonna have OP shipments. You don't want to give that leverage. So here's the TP, and it's gonna be uncontested. It's gonna bring it down. No doubt. There's nothing that Tom will have right now to stop that.
Yeah, he cannot defend this. He's going to raid instead.
So
Try
that
to do
was
some
so
counter
it was like a
damage.
farming outpost. How about that? I like that. A farming outpost. That's really cute. And it's unraidable.
Tom,
He
Tom's
just
going for
He's completely
the war
unraidable now.
wagon.
He has all the hunt and the mine near his base, so the wood. And okay, maybe here might lose a village, but he did not see that. Also, some hussars from Passi. So, oh, I like the longbows right now. This is nice.
Yes. Tom's going. Was going to defend the TP, but too late. There are some skirmishes on the middle. Yeah. So
But he saw the
take
hussars as well.
time.
So, this guys are naked. But here are the war wagons. We do have to. We have also 3 war wagons coming there. So you're gonna have some.
Yeah.
I think that's why
Really big
Luke
match.
Tom wanna play here. Skirmishers, Goon plus some Ulans, which is a great composition. He just needs to have the right amount of mass and not commit these units so they don't get snared by an explorer, for example. That's going to be devastating for him. He needs to keep his tempo. He's behind on economy, but what he has is a stronger military. But however, Passi does have a
But
big
this is a
mass.
pretty scary. This
It's
is
a
pretty
big
scary. By
mass. And those long bows are doing great work and already taking a covered wagon from Lookton. That's very grim. He has to move away. And that is nerf from the Cav.
Oh.
That's a lot of units here from Passi.
If
Maybe
those
he was
wagons
slightly
die-
early on that push, don't you think?
Yeah, maybe too greedy, I guess.
Maybe
Oh, this
just
looks
too
very
sudden.
bad for Tom.
It is. The war wagons are going down. The good micro here from the longbows onto the war wagons, and they're going down. And all that he can do is trying to kill the Cav so far, and he barely managed to kill the hussars. There we go. The last hussar goes down right now, and we are out of units. We have to utilize this skirmishes to the maximum. Also, the explorer is slowing down the skirmishes. This is not great for Tom. Let's look at this perspective. We want to see what's going to pop here. We do have some
Oh, there's some
musketeers,
skirmishes.
skirmishes, Ulans. That's a good comeback here. He has to move away. Great reaction from Passi, bringing all his units away.
Very quick reactions like that, Passi.
Yeah, no, he was on top of it.
Tom must be very careful here.
Okay, I want to see their line of view. So, yeah, he's definitely out of the picture here. Tom's not pursuing this. He needs to rethink his strategy. How is going to be his next push here? It was already detrimental that his first push. He also got the militia here. I think he's gonna go in again. I don't know. This sounds a little bit
very questionable, at least. Yeah, very questionable.
Too early. It doesn't have. He just
Oh,
lost.
there's even villagers.
Oh gosh, that's horrible because the amount of hussars here is not gonna be able to be dealt with, and we are on a 44 villager count against 24. We do have the settle wagons, but it's still Passi is ahead, and the longer times goes here in a military advantage. In this situation here, I would say Brits are doing pretty well for themselves. They will, those villagers, all the investment that he had on the wood, on investment for have on the town centers, producing those settlers, you know, it's gonna pay off in a little bit. Also with the market upgrades, those villagers will just gonna be just a great economy from the British, and the British Empire shall reign here, and the Germans will not sustain.
Yeah, British player committed to H2 and it paid well, quite well actually.
Thanks for the follow, Pedin. And I did not watch these games. You know, I just went there. I make them run in the background so they didn't have out of sync. But I did not watch this game, so I don't know what the outcome of these games. And I told you, this is Passi main squeeze. Nice pop from Luktom here.
There's some vet Ulans, but I don't think it's enough. Too many Hussars, even more coming.
Right.
Some muscles on melee. GG. I think this is GG. Tom has no resources, and he's not gathering either.
He has 13 idols right now. All the settle wagons, that's like 4 villages, that's 15 villages on his town center. You don't want to have more than 10 in there, so that's 5 or more, 50% more idling than he's supposed to have there, and that's gonna hurt. That's really gonna hurt. And you have to understand, like we are over idling against a civilization that probably has twice as more. There we go. He realized that, but that's quite too late. He should have prepared that, sort of like move the villagers a little bit earlier, but now it's too late. Funny enough, I think Passi missed that. He did not see that.
No, I think Passi is not even chasing. He doesn't even care. He's just going for the TC for the win. You don't even have to chase that. You can just finish the game.
Well, he doesn't want to let his crossbows exposed. That's pretty much what it is. There we go. He sees that,
this is the last
go. See, if he was chasing, he would have lost those bows. But because he's close, we do some musketeers. Musketeers going melee, so that's gonna allow to kill those Ulans. Ulans are not very resistant. Those archers are doing great work. Here you go, Tom coming from the back. How many villages do you have in the town center? 3 only.
Tom can do this. No, there's some musks. No. I don't think Tom can.
He might survive this, but will this be enough? He lost 5-6 villagers at least against Brits. When British is ahead like this, and he's gonna age up on top of this. I don't know. Maybe not right now.
This is quite impressive what Tom is doing. This is going for so long.
I know. It's like he's using all his cards, the land shipments here, but it just needed something better. I didn't like the push initially, the initial push, because it's expected that Passi would have a big mess. So without the scouting, without knowledge, we just go into his base blindly like that. That's what I didn't like about. I like the age up, but imagine if he had all the Ulans into his arsenal, maybe like having 2-3 shipments before he pushed his base, maybe even some, I don't know, maybe even like more war wagons.
An idiot sandwich.
Or even the more skirmishes, like a bigger mass of skirmishes, it would just be completely overwhelmed Passi's H2 units.
I think this is it. GG.
Yeah,
I think that's it.
Correct. I think what Passi was trying to do here. I'm gonna take that to C. I'm committed to taking the town center here. Let's try to
50
stop
villagers.
as much shipments. Yeah. Now he's. There you go. He resigned.
Yeah, CG. So pretty good. 3-1, right?
Yeah, I forgot actually to watch all the post games from the matches, but here we go, villager count. We did lose a lot of villagers. We're just so far behind. There's just nothing we can do to come back from this.
Yeah, that was a pretty bad engagement by Tom. Very bad.